Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your zone cardio pyramid workout. This is an all body weight standing cardio workout where we're gonna work through our different heart rate zones. As always, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level, both high impact and low impact. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our muscles warm, getting the blood flowing, getting our body's core temperature up. We are going to keep this warm up short because this is a short cardio workout. So just pump those arms. You can bring those knees up. Maybe we'll take some rolls through the shoulders. Now, this is a pyramid style workout. So we are going up and down the pyramid in time. Everything will be standing, but in our last circuit, you will have an option to take something down to the floor, to the mat. It still will be cardio-based, but we'll add a little core. But it's totally optional. You can keep it standing as well. Let's take those arms out right here. So, pyramids, we're going up with 15 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. Then we take it to 30 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. Then we have 45 seconds of work. We'll stay at the top of the pyramid and do another 45, and then we'll go back down 30 and 15. Each pyramid, we're gonna alternate between two exercises. Let's take it up right here. Big Y, and then hinge. Here is what is different and fun about this workout. We wanna work through our different cardio zones, and the idea with that is that we have some that are more cardio conditioning. Let's go flat back down, and then round it up. And we have some that are sprints or HIIT intervals, higher intensity. That's where we can really go for it. So with those exercises that we give you, let's take it right here. You are going to have options, of course, to work to your fitness level, be where you are today. You do you, it's your workout. Let's take it right here, little taps back. Open up the knees and the hips. But I'm also gonna give you options of, this could be a HIIT version of this, and this could be your core, your cardio conditioning version. Now, our very short intervals are 15 seconds. I want you to really go for it. Think of it like a sprint. Then those 30-second intervals, let's take it right here. You can do a little stretch over, and if that feels good for you, you can even take it all the way down and get that world's greatest stretch and reach through. And then when we get to that 45-second interval, that's more of our conditioning. So you can think of that as a little lower impact or lower intensity. You can still keep it high, but something where you're in those lower heart rate zones. So 15 seconds, take it here, a little stretch, and then take it down, reach it up, and then reach through if you want. So our 15-second intervals, think of it like a sprint or a HIIT interval. Really go for it because it's only 15 seconds. Go ahead and walk it up, round up through your back. Let's tap and reach across. Then 30-second intervals. And again, remember you're gonna alternate between the two exercises. So you'll start with the 15 of one, you'll end with the 15 of the other. Reach across right here. So your 30-second interval is kind of a HIIT, but somewhere in the middle. So 15 seconds is your higher zones. If you're going 1 through 5 with those cardio zones, a 4 or a 5. Then our 30-second intervals, take those hamstrings right here, are going to be more in the 3 and the 4, the 2 and the 3. And then when we think about that core conditioning, that cardio conditioning, I want that in that 2 or 3. Now I'm going again on what my watch does, which is the 5 zones, but some of us go 1 through 3, so you can literally think of them in that way. All right, I don't want you to overthink it. You do not have to have a watch. I just want you to pay attention to how you feel. Shorter intervals, we'll go a little harder. In the middle, we'll keep it in the middle. Those longer intervals, we'll think more conditioning. All right, your first 2 moves. Your first one is just your basic knees, all right? So you can really power it up or even take it here for that 15 seconds, somewhere in the middle for here. And then when we get to that conditioning, you can be here, right? Or whatever feels good for you and is a mid-range for you, because it's gonna be different for all of us. When we get to our second move, it's a side shuffle. So we can do little quick feet or a little shuffle here, big steps, a little higher intensity for our 15-second. Our 30-second, you can think of it, again, somewhere in the middle, and then maybe here or somewhere here for that longer 45 seconds. Now, important thing to remember, march it out. I know I'm talking a lot, but I just wanna make sure it makes sense. is that your zones may be different than mine. So you may want to keep it low impact the whole time, but find other ways to increase your intensity, which I will always remind you of. You do not have to be getting faster or jumping to increase intensity. There are lots of ways to get higher intensity. So your zones may look different than mine. We're all on our own journeys. So just find a way to increase the intensity for you. Starting with those knees, here we go. So power them up. Again, you can add a little jump to it, or you can even be here if that is better for you. I know that's a lot, but remember it's only 15 seconds. Or your high intensity might be here. 3, 2, 1, whoo, see? Super short, all right? Don't worry if you didn't get all the way up there. We're at the beginning of the workout. Next one, 30 seconds. It is that side shuffle. So I'm gonna do a big shuffle here to try to keep that heart rate up. You can also just do a double step. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle. I'm staying low. And even though I'm just here, I'm gonna keep that intensity up by the fact that I'm adding that little hop step. I'm staying low. I'm getting my arms moving. You might keep your intensity up here, right? Just a step. That works too. So when I give you these options of this could be higher, this could be lower, find what works for you. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to those knees. Now we're at the top of the pyramid. We've got that 45 seconds. So for me, that's just gonna be here. For you, you might add a little intensity or take it away. Let's get it done for 45. Here we go. Maybe conditioning intensity for you is just here, or just the knees. Maybe it is adding that little hop. You do you. It's 45 seconds. I'm going across with it. Or here. I just like to pull my knees here to feel like I'm getting a little more core, right? So conditioning interval, zone 2 or 3, something that gets you feeling it, but not so out of breath that you can't talk. You can always slow it down as you need to. We got 10 seconds. Breathe. Hup, hup, hup. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, back to that side shuffle. Now this is, again, our moderate intensity, zone 2 or 3. So I'm gonna keep it here, but just go a little less, all right? You do what is best for you in 3, 2, 1. So I'm still getting that little shuffle step. I'm still moving my arms, but maybe I'm not as low, or I'm not here, and I'm not going quick feet yet. We'll save that for that last 15 seconds. Certainly if something feels too easy, take it up a notch. When we're working in these zones, it does not mean that you have to keep things super easy or that you have to go so hard that you feel like you want to quit the workout, right? We got a recovery coming because these pyramids are short, right? We got 2 moves, 3 times each. 10 seconds to go. So again, find what works for you. We got one more time with the knees. Stop your shuffle on 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is 30 seconds of our knees. So if this was our high, if this was our moderate, find the in-between. For me, that's gonna be pulling it through here without a jump. 30 seconds, let's do it. So this is moderate intensity for me. I'm bringing my knees across, little step, but I'm not jumping, right? Maybe it is for you with a little jump. Maybe for you it's a little less. 15 seconds to go, and then we got one more interval, right? Yes, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was counting too fast. Catch your breath, team. All right, last one. 15 seconds only. Side shuffle. Remember, this is your higher zones. So I'm gonna go quick feet right here. You can certainly go here, but up your intensity. Whatever the high intensity is for you, let's go for it. Quick feet. For some of us, the quick feet doesn't feel as intense because you feel like you're having to think about it more. That's okay to be here, right? Or double step, 3, 2, 1. There we go, team. How does that heart rate feel? Listen, I'm not gonna worry about what my watch says. Grab some water because it's gonna be all up and down. The important thing is Woo, to get that heart rate up, all right? We're not worried about having to be super specific about our zones, either through our watch or through how we're feeling. We just want to get that variety. All right, watch me while you tap it out. We're starting with a skater. And remember your skater, low could be here, moderate could be here. Maybe your high is more of that bound. You find what works for you. Then we've got our out and in. So out, out, in. That might be your moderate. A little run might be in between. And your high might be here. All right, let's start with that skater. This is your high intensity, your sprint. Let's do it, here we go. Step, cross behind. So for me, I'm gonna bound it side to side, but maybe for you, that's just getting a little quicker, but keeping it grounded. It's quick. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Really that last one is when we're gonna feel like we can really go out, because you know that you have, the breather coming. So we got out, out, in. This is in between, so I'm gonna do a little run. You do you. Here we go, 30 seconds. So left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Maybe for you, it's just getting a little lower. It's a little agility drill. So I do want you to be thinking about your footwork, right? Because that's gonna help us have that good agility, which is so important as we continue on through life, right? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Now we're back to that skater. But guess what, team? This is our moderate, right? This is that zone 2 or 3. So I'm gonna go here. I'm actually gonna go rainbow arms so I can work in a little bit of mobility. We got 45 seconds. Here we go. Now, maybe for you it's just a little step, tap behind. Maybe that's moderate for you. I like to get some mobility. I love a little rainbow scoop. I've been teaching some more cardio dance recently, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm gonna add some more for you guys here on the channel as well. We got 15 seconds to go. Keeping it in those earlier zones. Not too easy, but not too hard. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Back to that skater. No, that was our skater. Out, out, in. So maybe you just want to walk it, but maybe you want to get low with it. Maybe you're running it, but not as fast. Find your intensity. Here we go. Out, out, in. Right, left. Maybe you're doing your run, but you're taking it a little slower. Maybe you're doing your walk, but you're getting a little lower. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. Out, out, in. Also pump those arms. That's gonna help you stay moving. Out, out, in. This can be your moderate intensity too. Maybe you're running. Maybe you're just walking. Out, out, in. 10 seconds. I gotta think about it where I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 30 seconds of a skater. What is your in-between between that high intensity we did on the very first one and that moderate here? I'm gonna do maybe just like a regular skater. Here we go, 30 seconds. Now, even if you wanna get low with it, which I love when you do that because we really get those legs, those hips, those glutes working, I want you to keep your chest up. What I mean is I'm not a big fan of this kind of skater. I think it puts a little pressure on your lower back. Some trainers do it, but get low, but keep that chest open. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, team, last one, and guess what? Then we're halfway through this workout. I told you we were gonna keep it short. 15 seconds, out, out, in. I'm gonna do little jumps out and in, but you certainly don't have to. You can run it, you can step it with a little more intensity. Find the level for you. I give you a little extra breather, so let's really go for it. It's only 15. I want you to think of it as a sprint. High intensity for you. Here we go. I like low to high, but you also can keep them low the whole time, or out, out, in. You can do this without jumping. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Again, we're halfway through this workout, right? I told you these pyramids would go fast. How is that heart rate? Woo! All right, team. Said I was in zone 4. We'll take it. Grab some water. Woo! Step touch. Now that we're a little more into that workout, you're feeling it, right? Again, sometimes we get our interval training by lower intensity work intervals, not necessarily having really long rest periods, right? We're keeping our rest periods short in this. That way we can get you in and out of this workout quickly, but we're having some lower intensity work periods with those 45 seconds. All right, next one, team. We've got a squat and a knee. You don't have to get super low. I like to have hands behind the head. You don't have to do that. But you might be here for your moderate, or yep. And then the in-between, you might add a little jump, and you might do a little squat jump, whatever you want for that higher intensity. Then we got some punches. I'm gonna talk you through it. So we may even do our corner to corner, just like that, or our quick. I'll talk you through it. Here we go, team. We're gonna start with the squat and the knee. This is 15 seconds. So I'm gonna do a squat and then jump up into the knee, but you do what is higher intensity for you. Hands behind your head. In 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get low in my squat, but maybe for you that's here, here. Maybe getting low is not right for you and you're just stepping out. Step out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. I tried that one, but this is the one that needed it. All right, team, so our punches. So this is our in-between, all right? So I'm gonna go corner, 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 corner. I know sometimes the switching can get weird, so you do you. 30 seconds, here we go. Punch, 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 hup, hup. If that's not right for you, just do your punches, punches right through here, all right? We're halfway there. Woo, hup, hup, step, step. Yes, team, what is that punch for you? Don't worry, this is the only round where we're getting punches and you can substitute a reach if you want. Relax. I know, a little bit of choreography. All right, team, squat and knee, but we're at that higher time frame. So I'm just gonna do a regular squat and a cross knee. My heart rate is gonna stay up, I know, so I don't need to jump. Here we go. Get low, cross, and here. Now, why do we love lower body moves? Why do you often see squats and lunges in those cardio workouts, right? Because these are big muscles in our body, especially when you train them hard, like I know you do. When we get that, right? They require a lot of energy. They burn a lot of energy just to maintain the muscle, but especially during a workout. So that's why lower body moves tend to get our heart rate up, and we love to put them in because they are so efficient at doing their jobs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so 45 seconds of our punches. I'm losing my microphone cord here. All right, to keep it moderate, I'm just gonna punch here and maybe tap it out, and I might switch up adding some uppers. I'll cue you. If you wanna do that, you can. Otherwise, just here. Again, if you're not into your punches, you can just reach. If you wanna add a little extra little tap out, yes. Right through here, 45 seconds. You wanna go upper, upper, coming up and under. Maybe that's just here. Let's punch it over our head. Reach, reach. Ha, ha. There we go. 5 seconds. Then working our way back down this pyramid. 3, 2, 1, and breathe, right? Not so bad. Moderate. No matter how it feels for you, remember, you're moving, that's all that matters. All right, back to our squat and knee. This is 30 seconds, so somewhere in between. I'm just gonna pick up my pace here. You do you, find what is a higher intensity for you. Here we go. Moderate, right? We're not jumping. So I'm just doing that squat and knee a little quicker, so I'm the in-between. Remember, if you don't want to squat, just tap out, tap out, tap out. Yes. 10 seconds to go. And then we're on that last 15 seconds of punches, right? 3, 2, 1. All right, team, I want you to go for it on this because last 15, you got this. Let's make it good. Let's work hard, and then we got one more pyramid to go. Here's what we got, team. I'm gonna do little rolling uppercuts with quick feet. You can do that. You can also just march it, or you can run it. Find what is a sprint interval for you. It's only 15. Let's catch our breaths, and then let's go for it. Here we go, roll them. So I love this because it's a little grounded run, right? We're not trying to go high, watch my feet. They're grounded, they're going into the floor. You can even move it like that if you want. Keep going for 5, go hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, there we go. I know, whew, we did it. One more, grab some water, team. Cheers, y'all. Ha! I love these pyramids because at the heart of it, it's really only 3 minutes, right? So let's get it done. Ha, 3 minutes of work, I should say. Whew. So little taps out. Last one, team. All right, we got our regular hamstring curls. You know I love them. You can be here for higher intensity. You can have those arms up, or you can add a little jump, anything in between, all right? Then you can either do a standing mountain climber, and then we're gonna do a cross mountain climber, or you can join me on the mat. So moderate, I'm gonna go across. When we're in the higher, I'm gonna alternate some little tap-ins, and then when we really go for it, I'm gonna just drive it in and really get that heart rate up on that last one, all right? So you can do standing climbers or plank climbers, alternating with the hamstring curls. Let's start with those hamstring curls. 15 seconds, as hard as you can. Here we go. Now hard for me is arms overhead and adding that jump, but maybe it's just one for you. Maybe it's just here, maybe it's just here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. I love that because we start and we end that super short interval. All right, you can take it standing, right? It's something in between with your intensity. Join me here, we're gonna cross, here we go. So I'm keeping it moving. 45 seconds is a long time, right? So whether you're standing or you're in the plank, remember you don't have to sprint it. We're gonna save that to the end. Whew. Right here. Sorry, this is 10 seconds. I don't know what I was thinking. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Sorry, I said 45 seconds is a long time, but that was just your 30 second. All right, hamstring curls. Now, 45 seconds. I'm gonna cross it here in front, and I'm gonna keep it grounded. You do you. What is your medium intensity? Zones 3 or 4? Let's do it. Right here, right? Ha, or zones 2 or 3, I guess, is this one. You could probably still get those arms up. You may even be able to add that little jump. Maybe you wanna make it dancey and turn into it. Again, I told you, I have been doing more cardio dance, and it's bringing back some fun memories of teaching. So if you want to add, here, you can. 15 seconds. Somewhere in between, not too easy, not too hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. All right, team, so if you're doing a standing climber, maybe you wanna go 1 and then 1. That's what I'm gonna do from the plank position. We got 45 seconds. You don't have to run it, but maybe you wanna go center and cross. Either way, good form. Here we go. Now I'm keeping it all low impact. I know that my heart rate is gonna get up because I'm in this plank position. Again, a lot of things working. It's not just that standing cardio, which can be great for your core as well. But because I have to support pushing up through my upper body, I have to use my core, more muscle engagement, more energy used, right? That's why I give you these options. I want you to be where you are today, but maybe where you are today is wanting that added intensity. Maybe where you are today is starting out, and you gotta keep it standing. 3, 2, 1. Whoo. Yes, team. One more of each. Hamstring curls in the middle. What is that? I'm gonna add my jump, and I'm gonna keep my hands up, but not too crazy. 30 seconds. Here we go. Right here, team. I know. Halfway there. Then we got that plank climber or that regular climber for our last 15, and that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, there is no bonus move in this workout. So when we get to that last 15, relax. I want you to go for it, team. All right, and here it is, right here. All right, with those heart rate zones, whether or not you're standing, whether or not you're in that plank, go hard for 15 seconds. What is going hard for you? You don't have to do what I'm doing. Find what going hard means for you, and let's do it right here, and then we're done. Bring it down or keep it up. Strong plank in 3, or strong standing 2, 1, go. Now, even though I'm going fast and I'm getting speed, I'm also making sure that my knees are coming in and I'm staying lifted in my core, and I'm not gonna be able to talk very longer. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Wherever you need to be. If you're on the mat and you want to come down and stretch, child's pose, you can. Oh man, you guys pedal those feet. Maybe your pedal is here. Little step touch up. Yes, team. There we go. That is what it looks like. Listen, short workout, but we got a lot done. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. I always love hearing from you. Did you feel the difference in those zones? The idea with this type of workout, guys, is that short ones, you can go hard. When we say go hard, you go hard. Let's get a little hamstring stretch. When we say go moderate, it's like an active recovery, right? So instead of getting, 30 to 45 to 60 seconds of recovery as you might need after a really hard, high zone, high heart rate cardio interval, you're getting active recovery, right? So we keep it moving, but we add in some of those different cardio zones. I highly encourage you to have some things in your workouts where you go super short workouts, short intervals, but you go hard, and somewhere you go a little bit longer. Remember that we need both. Take it right here. I think we have this idea that we have to do long 45, 60-minute workouts, but that we have to go hit or high intensity or go hard the entire time. We don't. There's a time and a place for both. Make sure you get some more stretching, get those quads, get those calves on your own, but for now, let's go ahead and finish it out so we can be done. But get that mobility and flexibility on your own. Reach those arms up. And again, I love hearing from you, so leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check us out in the BodyFit Athletic Club if you're not here already on the BodyFit by Amy app. And of course, follow me in all the places and join me back here for more. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your zone cardio pyramid workout. Great job, everybody.